The worst skin for every brawler. But before we get started, it would really help me if you subscribed. We're really close to 100 subscribers, so please subscribe. Starting off with Shelly, her worst skin is Surf Shelly. She just has better skins than this one, and it's kind of mediocre. Now, for Nita, I'm just not a fan of Koala Nita. It was between Panda Nita and Koala Nita, but I just like Panda Nita more. Now for Colt, it's definitely Outlaw Colt. I hate this skin. I think it's worse than the regular Colt. Now for Bull, it's Viking Bull. I don't like the skin. I actually quite like Norse Herder Bull, but I just don't like the colors, and I think it's kind of mediocre to the other Bull skins. Now for Brock, it's Fresco Brock. Like, what did they do to his hair? How did they make him like this? His hair is so awful. Now, for El Primo, it's Van Primo. I'm just not a big fan of this skin. I don't think it's that good. Now for Barley, it's Earth Wizard Barley. Like, you get Wizard Barley for free if you connect Supercell ID, so why would you want this skin? Now for Pelko, it's the true Silver Pelko because all of his skins are good. So I just had to go with the silver one. Now for Rosa, it's Sunflower Rosa. This skin looks so similar to normal Rosa. I don't think it looks good at all. Now for Jessie, it's Doll Jessie. Now this skin freaks me out. It looks like so creepy with the stitches and stuff. Now for Dynamite, it's Boomer Mike. I don't like this skin at all. Like, I don't like its design at all. I think it's awful. Now for Tick, I actually like his skins, and he doesn't have that many, so I'm just going with the True Silver skin. For 8-Bit, it's 8-Bit Classic. He doesn't have that many skins, and this is just the worst out of all of them. Okay, and now for Urko, it's Earth Jacket Urko. Now this skin, just the color change. Just that. And I don't even like the color change. Now for Darl, I actually like his skin, so I'm just all of them, so I'm just going with the True Silver skin. Because I like them all. Now for Penny, we got Orwell Penny. It's not exactly a bad skin, but it's just not as good as her other skins. Now for Carl, we got Leonard Carl. I don't like the skin at all. I just don't like the skin. I just don't like it. For Jackie, it's of course Constructor Jackie. This skin is awful. I don't like their color. I would actually prefer the normal Jackie over this. For Gus, we got Boy Scout Gus. It's not a bad skin, but he just has better skins than this. And in fact, he doesn't even have that many skins. Now for Bo, it's Wasp Bo. I feel like people just forget this skin exists and people don't use it, and that's for a reason. It's not even a good skin. It is not a nice skin. Okay, now for M's worst skin, it's Mean Girl M's. Now, it's not as bad as Cold's M's, but I still don't really like it. But the horns are cool. Now, for Stu, we got Superstar Stu, which is, in my opinion, just American Stew. And I don't like the skin. I just don't like it. Now, for Piper, it's Pink Piper. This, I don't like it. I like normal Piper more than this skin. Now, for Frank, we got Parcel Frank. I'm just not a big fan of this skin. I don't think it's that good. Now, for my favorite brawler B, I think I don't like much the Arch Villain B. I just not a big fan of it. I don't think it's a very bad skin. I'm just not a big fan of it. Now, for Nani, we got Erto Nani. Now, I think this is just an okay skin. It's nothing special. It's just okay. Now, for Edgar, we have Edgar Tata. I don't like this skin. Like, why is his face a heart? Actually, that profile icon is pretty cool, but I just don't like this way the heart is his head. Okay, now for Griff, it's Jackpot Griff. I don't like this skin. I just don't like the colors. And yes, Griff is a human, not a robot. We can see here's his hands. Now for Bonnie, it's Foot Bonnie. I just don't like this skin. I don't think it looks good. Now for Gale, I actually like all of his skins, so I'm just going with the True Silver. Okay, this is kind of surprising, but 2 in a row. Ash has some great skins, and I have to go with the silver skin again. I actually like the gold skins, but I don't like the silver skins. But yeah, Ash has loads of great skins. Okay, for Mandy, it's MC Mandy. I like the skin, but I feel like it's just slightly worse than the True Silver skin. Okay, now maybe this is a controversial pick, but I don't like Murder Maisie at all. Like, her hair is kind of freaky, and I just think it's kind of weird skin. I don't really like it. Okay, now for Hank's worst skin, I like Shark Tank, Hank, but it's just not my thing. No, actually, I don't like it. Why did I say I like it? It's not my thing. Okay, now for Pearl, we got her Silver Pearl because I think all of her skins are good. Now for Sage, he has only like 2 skins, and I'm going with the Cinema Shade. I think it's slightly worse than the True Silver. Okay, for Meeple, it's Strike Meeple. I don't like Meeple, and neither do I like the skin. Now, for Pam, it's Evil Queen Pam. Now, I hate this skin. I think it's one of the worst skins I've ever seen. I don't like the skin at all. As a matter of fact, I also don't like Pam in general. Okay, yeah, this kind may be controversial having 2 legendary skins. Again, this is my least favorite. But for BB, it's Thor BB. I don't like this skin. I just don't think it's that good. Like, out of the BB skins. She has so many good skins. Okay, for Gorm, I think it's the True Silver skin because I actually like all of his skins. I think they're pretty good. Okay, for my least favorite Colette skin, I think it's Curl Paulette. I actually like the Paulette skins, but Curl, I don't like actually. I don't like Curl. I just don't like it. Now for Belle, it's Beach Belle. It's just kind of mediocre out of all her good skins. It's just only like fruit, but yeah, just kind of mediocre. Okay, now for Lola, we got Loopy Lola. I just don't like the skin. It kind of freaks me out. I think it's quite weird, to be honest. Now for Sam, it's Sam the Teddy. This skin also kind of freaks me out. It looks quite weird. I think it's pretty weird. Like a teddy bear? Yeah, just weird. For Lara and Laura, we got Lara and Laura controllers. I don't think it's a bad skin, just kind of mediocre. Well, they have 2 skins, but they have like 3 skins, but the Brawl Pass skin is not here. But yeah, I think this is definitely the worst skin. The worst skin for Lara and Laura. Now for Angelo, it's of course Elf Angelo. This skin, I'd actually prefer using normal Angelo than this skin. Now for Bear, it's True Silver Bear as the worst skin out of his 2 skins. Out of his 4 skins, technically with the True Silver and Gold. Yeah, this is definitely the worst. Okay, now for Mortis, it's Rockabilly Mortis. Now, I don't like this skin because it's an epic skin, and it just has custom brawler model and custom animations. Just that. Really? Just that for an epic skin. Now for Jean, it's Jungle Jean. I don't really like the skin. It's kind of weird. He's like a monkey of some sorts. It's just weird. Okay, for Frank, it's First Mate Frank. It's a good skin, but it's just not as good as his other skins. For Lumi, it's her Dark Knight Lumi skin. She has only 2 skins, apart from the True Silver and Gold. I think it's a cool skin, but out of all the skins that Lumi has, this is the worst. Now, for Ali, her worst skin is her main skin, her main design, because as you can see here, we got Ali, no other skins. We don't have here the 29 gem skin, and we don't have her True Gold or Silver skins. So yeah, it's the worst by default from Ali. Okay, for Jae Young, it's actually the True Silver skin. I actually quite like his 29 gem skin, so yeah, it's the True Silver skin. So for Tar, it's the True Silver Tar, because see, all her skins are good in my opinion. And of course, for Max, it's GT Max. It's in the thumbnail, for God's sake. This skin is awful in my opinion. I would rather use normal Max than this skin. It's the color design is so bad with this skin. It doesn't go with Max at all. Okay, now for Mr. P, it's Mr. Fly. I don't like this skin. I think it's kind of weird. I'm just not a big fan of this skin. Okay, now for Sprout, it's True Silver Sprout. Good job, Sprout. All your skins are great, in my opinion. I think they're all really cool. Okay, now for Baron, it's Beats Baron. Now, I don't know, but he just looks kind of weird in this skin. Like, his hair, he kind of looks like an old man with very light skin, very light hair. This is just kind of weird skin. Okay, now for Squeak, it's Potato Squeak. Potato Squeak, I have no idea what's happened to him. They've like mutated him or something. He looks awful. Okay, now for Lou, it's a Smooth Lou. I don't think it's that bad of a skin, but I just think it's the worst out of all of his skins. Now for Colonel Earths, I think it's Earth's Jimmy. I don't know, but it's cute, but I don't really like this skin that much. Now, for Buzz, it's the true silver Buzz. All of Buzz's skins are great. That, I think, in my opinion. Now, for Eve, it's Spiky Eve. I feel like this, for an epic skin, it's not that different. I feel like we should be getting more from an epic skin. Okay, for Janet, it's GeForce Janet. She has good. It's not a bad skin, but it's just the worst skin out of all of her skins. Now for Otis, it's True Silver Otis. That's his worst skin. I actually like all of his skins, so yeah, the True Silver is the worst. Now, for me, the worst skin for Buster is Chainsaw Buster. Now, it's a cool reference, but I just think it's kind of mediocre for an epic skin. Could have been a superhero skin, and then it wouldn't have been the worst if it was a superhero skin. Now, for Gary, it's his True Silver skin. I actually like all of Gary's skins. Okay, 2 in a row. RT, True Silver RT is the worst skin for RT because all of his skins are good. He just has some good skins, RT. Now, for Willow, it's Axel Willow. I really don't like the color of the skin. Okay, now for Doug, it's Draco Doug. Like, she has one more skin, but it's not showing here. I think it's like limited time, and this is definitely worse than the True Silver skin. Now for Chuck, it's Inferno Chuck. It's not a bad skin, but it's out of all of his skins, it's definitely the worst. Now for Charlie, it's Rosie Charlie. I'm not a big fan of this skin. I think it's kind of overrated. Now for Miko, it's Monstro Miko. I don't like this skin at all. Like, something about it, but I don't like it. I'm not sure what it is, but I just don't like it at all. Now for Melody, I think it's the True Silver skin. I think all of her skins are good. Now for Lily, it's Strawberry Lily. I think this is basically the same as normal Lily. There's not much difference. Now for Clancy, it's High Stakes Clancy. I actually don't like this skin at all. I think it looks kind of weird for what's it? For a lobster. I think it's just not a good color scheme. Now for Mo, it's Monter Mo. I don't think it's exactly like a bad skin, but it's definitely the worst out of all of his skins. Now for Juju, it's Unlucky Juju. I don't like this skin that much. I think it's kind of weird. Now for Ollie, it's the True Silver skin. I actually like all of Ollie's skins. I think they're amazing. So yeah, it's the True Silver. Now for Finks, it's Jurassic Finks. I think it's just not the best skin ever that I've seen. It doesn't hold it to his other skins. Okay, now for the worst Crow skin, it's Captain Crow. I think the skin is awful, and I really hated this skin. Now for Amber, it's the Fiendish Amber skin. I don't like this skin at all. I think it's actually worse than the normal Amber design. Now for Meg, I think all of his skins are awful. I don't like any of them, but I think the worst out of all of them is Beetle Meg. Now for Cordelius, it's Poison Cap Cordelius. I think this is an okay skin, but it's just not as good as his other skins because Cordelius has some amazing skins. Now for Draco, his worst skin is his Dark Knight Draco. I just think it's an okay skin, but he has the legendary skin, so yeah, this skin doesn't stand a chance. Now for Spike, we got Poop Spike. I hate this skin. Now for Leon, it's Sally Leon. I don't like this skin at all. I just don't like the design. I just don't think it's nice. Now, I have to choose the True Silver Sandy. I like all of Sandy's skins. Like, Sleepy Sandy was nearly the worst, but he has the spike slippers. Now, for Surge, we got the DIY Surge. Now, I think this skin is awful. I would prefer using normal Surge than this. And I feel like this ought to be a 29 gem skin. Now, for Chester, his worst skin is his True Silver skin. All of his skins are amazing, in my opinion. Now, for Kid, it's Cuddly Kid. This skin, I don't like it. It looks weird, in my opinion. Now, for Kenji, it's Fruit Samurai Kenji. It's not a bad skin. It's just worse than all of his other skins. And, of course, for Kaze, she has one more skin, her early access skin, but it's not shown here. So, we'll have to go with the True Silver skin. But, yeah, this ends it for this video. Subscribe, and for now, bye.